I'm up country here, both side countryside ranger guy. And let me get to the front of this camera. Hey, what's up, folks? What's up, YouTubers? Alrighty. So, in this video of currency in Cambodia, I will go over with you the general base value of my real to USD, United States dollar. We're just going over the general system. Um, Now, if you need specific figures, the banks have that information. AC Lead, ABA, Canada, just to list a few. Okay? All right. So, um, let's take a look at this board in Cambodia. Yes, we do the date first, then month. All right. So, this is the Khmer real sign. Okay, and that's the United States dollar sign. All right. So, um, we are looking at the Khmer real equivalency to US dollars. So let's go into it. All right, so your small denominations like the 100 and 500 is a little tricky because look right here, 100 real equals to 12 or 3 cents. 500 real equals to 12 or 13 cents. Okay? Jesus Christ, just beat. And then 1,000 is just taken as 25 cents, okay? It's just these little two right here. Okay, so 1,000 plus is easier. All right. So, one thing I would like to mention is when we are dealing with my real to United States dollar, is that we have something in Khmer called the Katoy, which in English I would call the tail. All right, so as you can see, 4,000 real equals $1. Specifically now, 4,200 real equals $1. Okay, so this is the general base, just like everything here. That's just the general base value. Okay, so one thing I would like to mention about the general base value is that that is the system that we use when we're around town making small purchases, going to your local Khmer market to purchase food and stuff. Now, if you are making big purchases, it is going to get very detailed. It is going to get very specific, meaning they are going to be counting the tail. All right. So, like for example, you have $100 US. You go and change that for Khmer real. They will give you your base of 400,000 plus the Katoy of that day. And remember, the tail, it goes up and down daily. Okay, and the banks have the information. So you give them your 100, they give you your base of 400,000 plus the tail of that day. And right now, it is around 11,400. Okay, for the tail of $100. So if you give them 100, they give you your 400,000 plus 11,400. But remember, it also goes down. So sometimes you can give them your 100 USD and you won't even get your 400,000. Okay? You'll be short by like 500 real, 1,000 real, or whatever that number is for that day. Okay? So just remember that. And also note that in the city, okay? In the city, they prefer to spend the dollars. In the countryside, okay, they prefer to spend the real. Okay, but regardless of where you are at, okay, in Cambodia, if you are making a big purchase, okay, big transactions like buying a house, land, car, motorcycle, or whatever it is that you're buying, okay, if it's a big purchase, they prefer the USD. But if all you have is that Khmer real, okay, then you better come with all that Katoy to make up for it. That's how it works. All right. So, let's just go over some simple things like, you guys are probably wondering, what can I buy with X and X amount of cash? So we're just gonna go over it. Okay, so what's like 100 real? You really can't get anything. Maybe one piece of candy, okay? Small candy, cheap candy. Okay, but starting from like 500 real, you can get a bottle of water. Premium bottle of water is around 1,000. Okay, your cheap cigarettes is 1,000. Premium cigarette is like 6,000, 7,000, 8, all the way to 10,000. Okay, that's your haircut. Okay, and right now it is costing around 3,700 to 4,000 real for 1 liter of regular gasoline. All right, and let's go over to the big scale now. So what's 4 million real? 1,000 US. You can get like a used old motorcycle. Okay, the new motorcycle is gonna be in the $2,000 range if we're speaking of Honda Dream 125cc, the most popular motorbikes in Cambodia. So like the 2021 model of the Honda Dream 125 is costing, I think, anywhere around $2,200 to 2,000 flat to 1,900. I'm not too sure myself, but we'll just call it the $2,000 range. Okay, so that's what you can get in a nice decent hotel with a air conditioner. No 5-star, no 4-star. I'm talking about just a regular hotel. It's gonna cost you around 80,000 real, which equals to about 20 bucks or 15 bucks, somewhere around there. Okay. All right. So you guys are probably wondering, if I go to Cambodia, what's USD, am I able to spend that there? Well, yes, you can, because Cambodia is a dual currency economy, meaning we spend the US dollar and the Khmer real. Okay, so that's how it works. And to trade it meaning you want to trade your American money into Khmer money, you can do that at the bank. Okay, or if you're outside of the bank, you can go to any vendor, any stall that has like this red sign with yellow numbers on it, and you just trade your US dollars into Khmer money, or vice versa. Okay, you can trade Khmer money into US dollars too. All right, guys. Okay, so I'm just gonna go over this real quick, teach you how to say it. Okay, so let's just go over it. So that's oh, this bee, man, keeps on bugging me. Okay, so that's Maroi. That's Pramroi. That's Mapon, Pipon, Prampon, Moon, Prampon, Pram, Moon, or Masine. Okay? Pay moon, size of moon, million, billion, billion, and billion. Okay, so I will go over the most confused ones again. Okay, so a lot of people get confused, like right here. Moon. Okay, so a lot of people can get confused. Moon for this. Okay, so guys, that is my moon. Okay, that right there is moon. So don't get confused with that. And then right here, that is payment. Okay, don't get confused with payment. Okay, all right, and the denominations. So the Cambodian real denominations is not like the USD, where the 100 USD is the same size as the $1, $5, $2, $20. you guys know. Okay, so I will show you right now. Okay, so I have in my hand a 1,000 Khmer reel. Okay, okay, a 500 Khmer reel. All right, and the denominations, they are not equal in size. So I will show you right now. The 1,000 Khmer reel is bigger than the 500 Khmer reel. You can actually hide the 500 behind it. Okay, you can hide it behind the 1,000. Now, if you are holding the 100,000 Khmer reel, it's even bigger. Okay, so on the left side here, that is the denominations of the Khmer reel. Okay, these right here are not the denominations. Okay, we do not have a 20,000 reel, nor do we have a 1 million Khmer reel, but we do have the 100, 500, all the way to 100,000. Okay, that's the biggest, that's the smallest. And to my knowledge, this right here, that is the newest one. Okay? All right. So, another thing I would like to mention is a lot of people in Western countries, like America and stuff, you know, they're thinking, you know, if I go to Cambodia with $1,000, you know, I have 4 million. You know, I can do a lot of stuff with 4 million, you know, buy a new Lexus, a new house, you know, Harley Davidsons and everything. Well, I will tell you this right now. You will not be doing that, because 4 million Khmer reel is not the same as $4 million, okay? Or if I go to Cambodia with a quarter, okay? I can sleep at hotels, I can go drink beers here, there, go bar hopping, or whatever. Well, I will tell you right now, you will not be doing that. You cannot get a hotel with a quarter, okay? All right. So, and on the flip side, you know, the Cambodians, they're so used to spending in their own cash, you know, thousands, like, you know, 100,000, 50,000, 20,000, 200,000, 4 million, right? Like if they purchase a motorbike or whatever, right? So they're so used to that. So they have spent that in their lifetime, you know, 4 million plus, whatever, 8 million, whatever. So they are thinking people in America must be spending over what they're spending. So if me, I'm a Cambodian in Cambodia, and I spent, you know, 4 million. So what is people in America spending? You know, they're spending millions, billions, trillions. It must be over me, right? So, like for example, I'm a person in Cambodia who spend 100,000 a day, or 50,000 a day, or 5,000 a day. Okay, so people in America must be spending over 5,000 a day. People in America must be spending over, you know, 100,000 a day. It's a psychological thing, because they're spending thousands and millions in their own currency. So they are thinking Americans are spending, you know, that amount or even greater in their own currency too. So that's just a misconception that I get a lot out here. You know, they think people in America are just, you know, shredding, spending millions like it's nothing, right? I wish so. All right. Okay, guys, like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you dislike it. Please feel free to leave a comment. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And thanks for watching the video, guys. Peace out.